There was a prosecutor here in the Houston area, actually out of Harris County. His name is Waymond Wesley II. He used to go by Waymo the God, and now he's Chef Way on TikTok. No, on TikTok, his page is Chef Way, and he's cooking and showing people things like that. But his page, Waymo the God, he had in the past is what got him in trouble. So it says cries are growing for a removal, and say of Waymond Wesley II, also known as Chef Way on TikTok, as he sits in position of power in Harris County District Attorney's Office, after what many are calling his racist and sexist social media posts targeting black women have come to light. You can't say racist. I mean, how you be racist against your own people? You could be bigoted. You can be an idiot. You could even be sexist, but you can't be racist against your own. They say Waymond Wesley II. It say also known as Waymond the God, Chef Way is the prosecutor under District Attorney Kim Ogg. The Houston-based TikTok chef got millions of views for his recipes. It say like oxtail soup. However, it say his recent disparaging remarks against black women and what has caused him to go viral in a negative way. It say newly resurfaced tweets show Wesley harassing and attacking black women, seemingly simply for the color of their skin. Ironically, he's also a black American. So in the tweets from 2015 to 2016, it said Wesley, writing under a now deleted account, Waymo the God, is accused of posting a barrage of negative comments about dark skin and fuller figured body types. He also compared black women to trash and say he is in his relationship what appears to be with an Asian woman, and people make it clear they don't care what type of woman he prefers. The issue, may say, is that the fear as a prosecutor he couldn't hold the power to try and intentionally harm the women that appeared to express disgust for. Twitter users had called his tweets, called him colorist, anti-black, and misogynist. Now, he has a tweet, and that's up there, and we'll show y'all. He posted one of, you see the light-skinned sister and the dark-skinned sister, then they cropped out the dark-skinned sister. There was another post, that he put up. And as you can see here, he types, I see no difference between this woman here and trash. That's not no good, man. But the interesting part is he's to a Vietnamese influencer. I think her name is Melissa Tran or something like that. And she's built like the woman in the picture. So if she's trash, then wouldn't your wife be considered trash? But obviously, at the time period, he did not like dark-skinned black women whatsoever. And, he put up a statement. Now, his statement said, to those I've hurt, either in my past tweets that have resurfaced, I'm deeply sorry. There was a moment in my life when I was sick in more ways than one. Cooking saved me. He said, you have watched a flawed man heal. I will continue to learn. And he said, thanks for being along the journey. Now, he had got licensed to practice law in January of 2021. He joined the DA's office in March of 2021. Comments on social media tag Kim Ogg and the Harris County DA calling West to be fired, but she is not going to fire him at all. That is her position on that. They also, this is the thing. It is a liability to have him there. I'm going to tell you why. Even though he say he don't feel that way no more and all of that, but he did have a tweet that said that black women's bodies on a white woman is like perfect or something to that effect. He has an obvious bias against dark-skinned black women. Now, if you don't want to fire him, then that's that. If you say he changed, that's okay, fine. He could change. Everybody could change, right? But this is the thing. If I was a defense attorney and he's a prosecutor, I would definitely not want him on the case. Because if my client is a dark-skinned black woman, I'm like, no, he cannot be on this case. He has a bias against darker-skinned black women. He do. And you could bring up all the tweets. You could bring up the news story. You could bring up everything. And he should be on this case. And he shouldn't, because he had a bias. It's no different than if a white person was up here talking crap about black people And then he said, "Oh no, I changed. I had there was a horrible time in my life, and cooking saved me. I'm not like that no more." Most black people are like, hell no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want him on my case as a district attorney. No. So I feel the same way with this guy. This guy cannot be on no cases with no dark-skinned black people. And if he can't be on a case with dark-skinned black people, then he shouldn't be in a district attorney's office. Period. You need to watch what you post, man. If you don't have listen, if you don't like dark-skinned women, you don't have to get on the internet trashing them. Like, because I'm sorry, that particular tweet saying the sister, is trash. Like, why was she trash? What was so trash about her? I didn't see trash. I see a human being. I see a sister in the community. I don't see trash. Like, if anybody's trash, he's trash. He's the one that's the trash. That's wrong. That's completely wrong. And I do agree. He needs to go. He needs to go. I'm all for supporting the brothers and everything, but I'm not supporting that old raccoon behavior. That's straight raccoon behavior to me. No, not whatsoever. That dude do not need to be a prosecutor. He don't. But y'all let me know. Maybe some of y'all different than me on this, but I don't think he need to be a prosecutor. He has a bias, and I'm sorry. We don't need raccoons in the community having that kind of job. Not whatsoever. There's other black people who are very fair and treat everybody right that deserve that job.